up. He was.
I was like, you're closing your eyes while you're talking to me.
That's crazy. It's like either one, know who you're drinking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what this guy's gonna do. You know how they're gonna act, right? Or two, like before they get to that point, just look, bro, like I'm gonna force you. You know what I'm saying? Like care a little more. Like, again, this is downtown San Jose, and I don't think people realize the stories that we don't talk about, like all of the fucking weirdos that we have to deal with of that touch on girls, right? Like, you know, not to talk about shit, but there was somebody, if you know, recently internally that, you know, turned out to have a little bit of a sick mind to them too. So, you know, I think a lot of times, you know, when people are drinking, they don't give a fuck, and that's part of the problem is they don't give a fuck. They forget where they are. They forget who they're with, right? They just lose all sensibility. It's like, you know, a fun night could turn bad real quick. And we're trying to stop you from getting to that point.
Shit, just like recently.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the IDP podcast on the 2 Coin TV network. It's your boy Mac with my boy
Johnny here, JP.
And we got a special guest with us today. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Will. Man, I don't even know where the fuck I'm from.
He everywhere.
Shit, I'm from everywhere,
Well,
man.
yeah, this is the IDP podcast, Tales of Nightlife Security. You've been doing Nightlife Security for how long now?
Shit, this is like my probably third year.
Third year? Okay, so we started not too, around the same time.
Yeah.
So I've been at SB2 the whole time. I did a couple like fill-ins over at 5 Points and Temple. But where have you worked downtown?
Oh, downtown, like San Jose downtown?
Mm-hmm. Or just in general, what kind of nightclub you work at?
Oh, shit, man. I've worked at Paoli's in the Valley in SoCal. I've worked at Bootsy's in LA. And then I came up here and started doing security a little more, like, I guess you would say full time. All right, at 5 Points. And then right now I'm at San Pedro Square Market. So.
Now, San Pedro is a little bit different because it's more like, family environment. It doesn't go too late into the night. So would you say that's way more chill than what you were having to deal with at the club?
Like, yes and no, because it still has that element of like nightlife. Let's call it nightlife bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where people still get in their, like, look, you guys know, right? People get around their friends, they want to feel some type of way, right? They want to feel some type of way. You approach them and it's like, hey man, look, you got to leave. And then all of a sudden you've challenged their pride.
Their friends want to get.
Yeah, man. And so I think that people forget like that, even though, yes, you're right? Mostly it's a lot of families. It's not like SB2 where people are coming there to get fucked up. Right? People might come there to watch a football game, grab food, or to get something before Sharks game, whatever the case may be. But because there is alcohol served, we still deal with some of the bullshit. So yeah, it has its weird components, which makes it tricky because at the same time you're around like kids. You know what I'm saying? You have people with dogs. So it's just like
working during those family time hours, like you're saying, you run into all the kids. Like when we have watch parties, like when do we kick these kids out?
Yeah, right, exactly, man.
Don't they gotta go to sleep or something?
That's one part we had. I had my daughter and my mom there, and then like as soon as the game was over, they told me to take a little break. I'm on way out.
Nah, man.
You guys ain't staying here longer.
Nah, for real.
Your time is up.
For real. I'm like one thing about that place that's really kind of interesting that I've noticed lately, especially about kids, is like a lot of parents come there and they just let their kids just kind of run, right? And it's not even like, yo, these badass kids. Kids are gonna be kids. You know what I'm saying? They're not in school. They're probably piped up on a whole bunch of ice cream and bullshit, right?
Parents just like
they are, right? They piped up on a whole bunch of ice cream and bullshit. But like the thing about that is, it's like this is not a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Right? This is not a safe. This is downtown San Jose.
Bro, I took my daughter there. Me and my cousin brought our kids. We're just hanging out. And we're talking, having a good time. We let the kids kind of run around, but we're like talking, like our eyes are on the kids.
As it should be.
There'll be times like these parents are in that weird corner by that one TV next to the wagon, and their kids on the other side climbing the tree, and they are not even paying attention at one bit.
At all.
One bit. It's like, dude. And there was one time I was there with my daughter, and these kids were all playing, doing stuff. I had to yell across the thing, hey, and all the kids kind of stopped. Don't let them get you in trouble.
That dad voice.
Don't let them get you in trouble.
That dad voice.
And she comes
just
over,
that,
That dad voice.
they just look at you like cats.
That dad voice for sure.
So I was at SB2 and I wanted to go get something from a friend's car because she already clocked it. She couldn't leave the front. So I go out and come back. And there's this dude, when I was walking there, he's all messed up.
Okay.
And he has 2 little kids with him.
He just looks faded. Yeah, his kids.
Because as I was going
That's
one
crazy.
direction, he was trying to your but he had a beer in his hand. So one of you guys security at your spot was, oh, you can't leave with that, whatever. So I come back down from the car. I go back through the market.
Yeah.
He's back in the other area where like the bands and stuff play, and his kids are running around. And one of his kids, and he's over here kind of like stumbling like this behind him. One of his kids walks up, there's a dog just laying there, chilling. The kid goes up. And goes like, and I look at the dude like.
Imagine just see that you just walking through. That's the thing you see.
Like he just smacked the dog for.
That's the thing you see.
Kept the dog. Like,
Yeah.
It was like this. And kept it pushing. Like,
That's crazy.
Imagine the dog attacked them or something though. That'd be crazy.
They don't. They do not pay attention to their kids. And it's really kind of sad. You know, like I get it. I understand that you're also there to watch the game, relax yourself, right? I'm a parent. So it's like, man, you know, you want to break. You know, you got other kids around. You're like, cool, let the kids run off and do their thing.
Yeah.
Problem with that is, though, this is downtown San Jose, right? This is downtown San Jose. There are other drunk people around, right? And knock on wood, lo and behold, you would never hope that it would happen. But it is a perfect place to snatch your kid and be gone.
It can happen, dude. Like I see, like
You know?
there's places like there's nooks and crannies. Like you can like
Easily.
the kid can go around the area. You can't
Easily,
see them. Like,
easily.
At that place, you gotta keep an eye.
Easily.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
No, I mean, like, even to extrapolate, right? Like, if you think about it, the airport is like
It's not that far.
10 minutes away walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really wanted to do some
Imagine
grimy,
see some of that shit.
right? And it's sad because we're talking about it and laughing, but there's really sickos out there like that. You know what I mean?
We got homeless people. Hella homeless
We
people.
got
in our
homeless
area,
people out
too.
there, and there are a lot of places where you can just take a kid easily and bounce. You know what I mean?
It's not even like them being on some weirdo shit. Just people just drunk.
Yeah,
Doing
facts.
some shit outside their mind.
Facts. Right? You know?
We've
So
seen that all.
yeah, it's that place is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, but like we have a lot of homeless interactions. The homeless interactions are crazy.
Oh, those are the crazy.
Oh my man. You know, like it's I'm trying to like figure out how to like walk this line tightly. All right, I understand that, you know, the homeless people, right? You are not your situation. You know what I'm saying? And I feel for you at certain times, right? And, you know, I'm required to do a job, but I get it. You know, you want to just use the bathroom, stuff like that too, right? The problem with that is the homeless people that fuck it up for the rest of them.
Yeah, it's just one.
It's always one. It's always one. Like 90% of the time, it's not a big deal. Then you have that one that sit there for too long, destroys the bathroom,
Yes.
or is
And shooting up.
doing
Yes.
something like that, and all of a sudden now it's a big issue because you gave someone that one piece of grace.
You can't do it again. Everybody else, man. We've had some crazy shits where, like, no lie, bro. There was a dude butt naked in a girl's bathroom with the toilet scrubber brush playing with himself up his ass, bro.
That's great. Did you walk in?
I did not have to. Right?
Okay, at least you didn't have to go
have to make that initial.
How would you go out and come outside? You got serious. This is too much. It's too much.
I mean, basically,
I wouldn't know how to approach that. If I seen that, I was like, oh, well, hell no.
You know?
Now, we talk about the different stories that have with the nightlife security. And now you're working at the market, and like sometimes you'll fill in other places. And I'm sure you got some stories about that. But we were just talking about when you were here recently at the market, and somebody acted up, and all this, and that, and they got arrested.
Oh yeah.
You gotta tell that story?
Yeah, I can.
That's crazy.
So, all right. You know, with the market, it's a big place if you've never been there, right? There's like 3 different bars, and there's like a little plaza area in the middle and shit like that too. Which you know attracts all different kinds of people, and because of that, like it's not like SB2 or another bar where it's easy to just you come in, so you know everybody in there is 21, right? A lot of it is bartenders IDing people, but you know people slip through the cracks, right? I go and sit at the table, my friends order drinks, and they come back. I've never shown my ID, right? So basically, there was a situation like that happened. One of the bartenders called it out, right? Basically, the manager went over there, ID'd the people. It's like, all right, everybody's good except for this person called out the description, right? 10 minutes later, homeboy, all right, according to him, he wasn't drinking. He was drinking the ice out of the glass with Red Bull and tequila. You feel me? Like this we're already off to like a.
I was just sucking off everybody else's drink once it was done.
That's also that doesn't sound right. That sounds kind of crazy.
Yo,
bruh.
That shit was the response within itself right there already had me like, wait, what, bro? Like, nah, man. like, you feel me? He's like, well, I wasn't drinking it. I was just eating the ice. I mean, and if you looked at the cup, it was empty with just like some ice in it. So he technically was telling the truth, I guess, right? But bro, it's like optics wise, right? Like you like, nah, man. You know, you should, if you wanted ice, just go to the bar and get some fucking ice. Mm-hmm. But so anyways, it was like, nah, bro, you know, it's bad. You gotta go, right? So as you know, typically you kick one person out, the group leaves. So group is leaving. One of the dudes, he had like a beer Stein mug in his hand, you know what I mean? And he's like walking out and he's drinking it. And I just gave him a simple reminder. I was like, hey, bro, look, man, you gotta finish that before you leave. All of a sudden now this dude's got some courage, right? He wants to start talking shit and he's like, you know, no shit. And I'm like, all right, bro. Like, you know, when I approach people, I'm mad chill, bro, because I understand what it's like to be on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before I was doing bar security. And it was like, bro, you're not gonna talk to me no kind of way. I don't care what your position here is. If you want me to do something, talk to me like a man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that I approach people, right? Even if I'm kicking you out, it's like, hey, bro, you know, I understand you're having fun. You got to go, whatever. So anyways, yeah, so homeboy wants to start getting mouthy, right? And he's walking out, man, and he's like, man, nigga, stop tripping. Like, bro, we not cool like that. Yeah. Don't call me that word. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he wasn't melanated like you were.
At all, you know? So he decides to go into kind of like what I call asshole mode. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, you can shut up. Like, relax. Just drink your beer and get the fuck off property. And he's like, I'm gonna take my time. Give me a minute. I said, bro, I'll take that beer. Because at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not triggered, right? But like the hostility is like, bro.
The hostility,
the language, everything. Like, I'm not even kicking this dude out. That's the crazy part.
You're kicking out his friend.
Right to snatch your beer or your drink from your hand and tell you to leave. If
exactly.
you think that is wrong, you are wrong.
Right.
We can take it from you if we decide it's time for you to leave.
Time for you to go. Time for you to go. Right. So I tell him, I'm like, bro, I'll snatch your beer from you. You know, don't play with me. I'm letting you drink this right now.
Again, the benefit of the doubt.
I'm giving you the benefit, and all because we're not kicking you out, bro. We kicking your boy out. Who, mind you, was like, you know what? I get it. It's cool. I'll leave. You're just doing your job. That was easy peasy, right? You got Robin over here, the sidekick that decides that he wants to become the fucking hero.
He wants to earn his cake.
Right? He wants to earn his stripes. He's tired of Batman getting all the credit.
So I'm putting this bitch on now.
So Robin's got the mask and the keys to the Batmobile today, right? He got a chest out, you know? Fucking so anyways, man, you know, so this dude, he's trying to play with my patience, right? And I tell him that, and he basically hands me the beer. It's kind of like, all right, tough guy. Like, I really don't care. I'll be a tough guy today. You know what I'm saying? So he walks out and he says, you know, the N-word again. And I'm like, bro, I'm saying that word. I'm like, I'm not playing with you, right? Because I don't take shit personally, but I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in that mode to where it's about to get real personal real soon. So he thought I was joking. He said it 6 more times.
Damn.
Right? In a row. I said, you say that word again, I'm going to punch you in the mouth. He said it again. I proceeded to punch him in the mouth. I didn't proceed. I did punch him in the mouth, right?
You gave him fucking like 8 chances. So.
Like, bro, like, you know, like the thing is again.
You could have did it like after the 3rd time if you really wanted to.
For real, right? First, like, bro, you know, relax. And so... Because he was drunk. He's intoxicated. Again, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Like, I used to tell myself and people around me, like, look, don't argue with stupid people because they'll bring you down to their level and then beat you with experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you allow that to kind of just let him do his thing. But you're not gonna sit here and keep doing it like it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I punched him in the mouth. And I didn't punch him in the mouth to where I wanted to knock him out. I punched him in the mouth to where he would feel like, wow, he really did just punch me in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those, like, oh, you know, he really did. Well, his homeboy wants to be a Karen and decides like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. Because technically he was not on our property at that point, right? So he calls the cops, right? I'm upstairs filling out an incident report because obviously that's a requirement. Right. So I'm filling out an incident report. And the cops are talking to this dude, and I, like, according to what people told me, they basically asked him, like, what'd you say? And either he was dumb, drunk, or both. But basically just repeated everything, honestly.
He just stitched himself.
I said
I threatened him.
Yeah, right? I mean,
With a couple threats, couple gay words in there.
Basically, that was basically
I don't know why. I don't know why at all.
That was basically what happened, right? And shouts out, you know, to the officer that you know took this motherfucker on. Because he was like, you know, I hope you're lying, right? Which was really cool. Like, I hope you're lying. Like, that's crazy, right? And yeah, man,
he believed in himself.
He basically did, bro. He basically snitched on himself, and so you know, they asked the people that were there because there were other guards at that point that were all, you know, around me. It wasn't just me this entire time. Yeah, man. So they asked them what they said, and it was like, yeah. He sure did say exactly that. And again, I was upstairs, not sure how it happened. One thing led to another. I heard he wanted to speak to a supervisor, like for the police, whatever. So the supervisor came out. They asked for my statement at that point. And I was like, look, this is what happened, right? And they were like, look, bro, we're gonna charge this dude with a hate crime and public intoxication.
You got punched in the mouth. You were at work being called this.
Yeah.
Look, we live in San Jose, we live in the Bay Area. Everybody of all colors say that word out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I use that word too. Should any of us use it? Probably not.
Yeah.
But you gotta learn when you should or shouldn't. I've been mid-arguing with somebody. Just yelling back and forth. And I didn't call him one, I just said it. He said, stop saying that word. You're right.
That's it, right?
We kept passing each other out.
Mm-hmm.
But I was, again, there's certain things. Like, I have a lot of friends that it flies by, you don't realize. I've got other friends that were, you know, new to the group, they hear me say it, they come up, hey, don't say that. I got you.
Yeah.
And like, I made a note, I do my best. Because again, you kind of grew up, it's never been that.
Fact.
But you know,
if
you're puffing your chest at somebody,
and you saying that word, and you saying that like, I mean, and that's the thing is, right? Yeah. It's like, unfortunately, it is. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, it is his First Amendment right. Right? He does have freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just because you got freedom of speech don't mean you don't got the freedom to get your ass whooped, though.
Yeah, the funny thing, we hear all this stuff talking about freedom of speech, that is so that the government cannot come after you. That's all freedom of speech means.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech means government cannot come after you for your dislike or disdain or your language toward this. Companies, people are not the government. You can get rocked. You can lose your job. That has nothing
get canceled.
Freedom of speech is when it comes to you just voicing your opinion against, you know, the establishment.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with private citizens. It has nothing to do with you attacking people.
That's what people forget about that shit.
Nah,
you can talk shit about anybody else, but don't talk shit about the government. That's it.
That's it. You know, I mean, that's the thing is when I first had basically told him, I was like, bro, we not cool, right? Don't say that word to me. We're not cool. In other words, like, if you say this word to me, you're saying this to me in a hostile manner. I'm not giving you permission, so to speak, to use this word appropriately, right? It's the same thing as if any girls like, don't call me a bitch. Right? Or I'm gonna slap you.
I got called that word. The same sentence today.
Yeah,
that's last week.
Don't call me a bitch.
Girl in the front.
Right?
She said, you bitch ass.
Yeah.
I was like, don't call me any of those.
Exactly. Right? I mean, look, I feel like in this day and age, if somebody says don't call me something, right? And you like, I'm gonna call you it anyways.
You looking for a fight.
You looking for some type of problem.
And you put the finger in the face too.
Yo, yeah,
I can't.
bro,
That's like one of my biggest things. I hate that.
Man, and the crazy part is, it's like, bro, I'm just at work, man.
I just want to go home too.
I just want to do my job and go home.
I just want to get my favorite leave.
That's the worst part of a lot of this bullshit. When people come after us so sideways, like, bro, like, we are working.
I'm at work.
We are working. I don't care if your job is all this big ass job, whatever, all this, like, whatever you do, you sell cars.
You guys only make this so much money.
We're not coming to your job and messing your job up. We're just what we need to do. And our job is to kind of regulate and protect what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to act up this and that and then start causing problems or poking the bear.
Yes.
And you want to cry victim when the bear pokes back.
It's entitlement, bro. It's entitlement. If you look at social media, if you look at the way that people behave and maneuver, right? If you look at the ego trip that's perpetuated when people are going out and on social media, right? It gives them this larger than life feeling of I matter everywhere all the time and I'm the shit, right? I have this many followers. I get this. I mean, bro, when I used to work in LA, I can't tell you how many people. Do you know who I am? Do you know how much I spend here? You know, right?
I was gonna spend more money in here.
And I guarantee y'all get it. Do you know what I like, bro? Honestly, to be real with you, I don't give a fuck, right? Because unless you're paying me,
unless you write my side,
right? Yeah, I ain't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you somebody, bro, shit you not, dog. I was in LA, right? I was in this place, Paoli's. I was doing security, right? This is like it was some under the table shit, so I'm just filling in, right, bro. Short little black dude comes up to me and goes, "You know who I am?" Because I carded him, right? "You know who I am?" Nah. He's like, "You ever watch Barney?" Yeah. He goes, "That was me." I go, "Word?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I was the guy in the suit," which most people would think like, "Oh, that's so cool." My thing is, nigga, how the fuck would I know what you look like? You're in a purple dinosaur suit. You feel me? Like,
you probably looked at it like, God, that dinosaur is big, though.
Bro, you know, like.
In his defense, like, in the last like 10 years, he's done like a lot of different like videos or documentaries, different stuff he's come up. But still, like, on the day-to-day person.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that shit, man?
I'm Barney, right? And it's just like that level of ego. And it's like, bro, I get like, yes, you have done shit in your career. You have, right? You were the childhood superstar at one point, right? You know? But at the end of the day, bro, you were a purple dinosaur. Do you think I'm gonna know what the fuck you look like inside that shit? Like to think that somebody was like, man, you know what? I wonder who that guy was. Let me look him up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I knew Barney was a black dude at one point, but like it was like, oh, he's a black dude? Word. That was it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, let me go and see for myself. Let me, you know.
Sorry, brother. I didn't watch Barney.
Like, you know, whatever, bro.
That's how
so, yeah, bro. So it's just like that level, bro, of just like the like ego, bro, that I think fuels a lot of shit, right? And then on top of that, they're drunk. You know what I'm saying? So they got that liquid courage. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, like some of the requests that people ask me to do, it's like, bro, why would you think I would do that for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, look, bro, my girl, bro, she ain't got no ID, dog. Like, and I know you don't know her or nothing, but I want you to just trust me. Right? Trust me.
I'll shoot you a 20.
There's people where, you know, I'll have a conversation, we'll talk, we'll be chill.
Yeah.
Or I'll see them on the down, like, you know, there is a cordialness between me and certain people.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you get hooked up at SB2 just because we are cordial.
Absolutely.
You know, like, there's one person about 86. Because there's been 3 times that when they're intoxicated, they come and they start acting a little funky because I don't just hop to. Okay, because we're hella busy, and he was like, "Do you know her?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, fine, whatever."
Yeah.
Like that, but like even that little interaction before you even stepped in, I was like, "I'm going. I'm done. If they come back in drunk, they're 86. They're not coming in. If they come back sober, I'm gonna bring it up to them. Like, look, you keep getting out of pocket. I'll come back, Grace.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we can shake hands all the time. You know, we can be cool. You might give me a drink once in a while. You see me out about, like I'll try to return the favor. But just because of that, if I'm not hooking you up like crazy.
That's, yeah.
So like this last weekend, we were so busy. So many people that I normally would be cool with. Back line today.
Yeah.
I can't today. My anxiety was up here.
Especially like you work those long ass shifts, man. Like fuck, you don't want to deal with anybody.
And the one time I kind of let something slide, my manager's looking at me. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's like the worst thing. It's like
I'm by the book just the entire night.
You did that one slip
up. Wrong shoes, this, that, no, I can't take those back. No. Later on, like I'm like this, and my partner was like, oh, you know what, those are borderline. And he said it out loud too, where it was like, I'll let it slide. So I let it slide.
Choose Robinson's.
Damn it. And like, I'm not gonna put my guy. My guy who kind of like, I'm not gonna put him on the bus because he filled in for us that day.
Okay.
And I was like, got me.
There you go.
On me.
There you go.
And then he yells at you. Then
you know what? What are we gonna do? She's inside.
He yells at. She looks at you. Doesn't say nothing. He yells at. And I get the yelling. I was like, what the fuck? What am I getting yelled at for? You gotta fucking tell him, man. You gotta fucking tell him, man. You gotta stick to a fucking line. It's New Year. We gotta stay on first start.
He's a boss man.
I'm like,
it is right. It just sucks.
I'm like,
the one time, I'm doing my job the whole night. Everything, I turn so many people away.
We've been
a few times. It's now y'all fucking weirdos. Blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, this one time when this girl it was like sweatpants, leggings, like borderline. And my partner was like, "Oh, those are leggings." But she's wearing like a sweater that's exactly so it's all the same piece.
Oh,
so yeah. And like I look at the time like.
Just go now.
His back is turned. Quick.
Just go. Don't look back.
So they had to stand there for a minute, try and do the whole POS system, because they were trying to charge your car, and I'm like, fuck.
Fuck. I'm gonna get in trouble. So here it comes. He's turning. She's gone. She's inside. Thank God.
Now, a lot of people we've interviewed for the most part on this show, they're all from San Jose. Like from
yeah.
We only had one or two people that have done a lot of anything anywhere else. Mm-hmm. So you say you're down in LA, get a few spots before.
Yeah.
What's to start a fight? What's the difference between SoCal and NorCal as coming from a security guard, dealing with people out there? Is there a difference, or it's all pretty much the same shit?
Yeah, big difference. As far as like atmosphere, like people don't dance in LA. Like that's a big difference. Right, people.
If I go down there, I stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, like people. Okay, when I say people don't dance with other people, right? So like, if you came with a group of people, right, you might dance with that group of people. You know what I'm saying?
Just in your little circle.
Yeah, in your little circle.
They never outsource.
Right?
Nothing.
You're not gonna meet a girl and start talking to her and start dancing on a dance like. Maybe, but most likely not.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bay Area, that's fucking crazy. That's totally
that's
flipped.
Standard, right?
Like people I don't know their names, but we see each other this day. We give each other the biggest hug.
Like, what's up, man?
We're like this.
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, that's like that's the thing, though, right? But at the same time, and this affects security as a whole. Like overall in LA, people are a lot friendlier, right? Off the bat, right? So it's a lot easier to go out with you and a homie and make like 3 or 4 contacts. Homies, right? To where it's like, hey, we're about to go here, come over here. You know what I'm saying? Right? Security-wise, things are like pretentious in a sense, right? A lot of places, depending on where you're at, right? A lot of times it's like, look, we're gonna make this line look long.
You're gonna hold. No one's inside.
We're holding this line on purpose, right? We gotta make it look like it's something in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You do that sometimes. I can't lie.
Yeah, you got to.
Because when it comes to that thing, there's a few things. You gotta fill up the place.
Yeah.
You gotta fill it up. So you can't let the line be too long too early.
Yes.
You gotta fill it up. But then when you get a certain threshold, then you gotta kind of
you gotta taper that
but
motherfucker.
Then when that thing is super dumping long, and then you got this stuff going on, and then you got people leaving. It's like,
and then because you get people like, oh man, it's too packed in there. I was like, you wanted to go to a cracking spot, it's cracking in there. Now you're complaining.
The only difference I would say is like in LA, because it's LA, right? You could go to a place that has a lot of high end entertainment level people and a lot of nobodies that are all trying to get into the same joint, right? Whereas,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro, right? You can go to a club and Drake will be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like in real
what
life,
the fuck?
right? You can go to a club and Quavo just chilling type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's LA. So I mean, it's what people do. I tell people in the same way that tech runs the Bay Area, right? The entertainment industry runs LA. You know what I'm saying? So you can bump into people that are daughters and sons of people. You know what I mean, at a nightclub. That affects security.
Yeah, big time, I bet.
Because you don't know who's who all the time. right? And
fuck with the wrong kid who's acting like a bad kid.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Leonardo DiCaprio's, why is my niece getting disrespected at this club?
Yeah, and you know,
they try to shut you down.
There's a lot of back entrances in places to where people aren't walking in through the front; they're walking in through the back, and then it becomes okay, who's with who, right? Who's with who? A lot of celebrities, they're not the ones that you're gonna deal with. You're gonna deal with like a manager, right, or somebody around there that's like gonna. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot more. I don't want to say sophisticated, right? But it's a lot more like politically sophisticated because you're there doing security, right? But if these dudes want to start doing something, right? You're not gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's worth the
exactly?
You're like this.
Right?
Like,
I mean,
I'm not really
really
on that today.
Yeah, really, you're doing
slide.
security for the person, right? You're like, we're here to make sure they're safe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got your back, man.
You know,
hey, been a big security guard. We got your back.
I'm blessed just to kind of be at SP2 this whole time. I enjoy it. I got my peoples. But when I hear different things, like there's like bullshit you got to deal with over here. My baby's like you said, politics. There's politics.
Yeah.
That's kind of like working wherever you're at. Even though you get people from LA talking like, back home we do this. Like, yeah, that's back home.
It's not here.
And like, you want to do this and that. And out there, you could like walk up, hey, how much? Wow, smack it. Have to be hella loud on voice because you want the line to know that you're paying. Out here, I don't do that.
Yeah, no,
it's
same.
like, if you're gonna be boisterous, you run like that. You're like buying people.
To be real though, I will say though, like it depends on how loud you want to be. It depends on who you know in LA, right? Just because you throw money at somebody, right, doesn't mean that and even down there they're gonna take it because everybody's throwing money at them, right? Everybody wants to get into this place because they hear that somebody might be there tonight, right? Or it's the after party for this or that. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, LA is a very like who you know society. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, people are typically friendlier. It's like, look, let me give you a chance to be in a buddy of mine because I don't know who you know. Here's the other part that's cool about security. People will also use you in a good way, right? So it's like I learned that like everybody knows they're getting used. Nobody wants to be misused though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a lot of favors, like a lot of different favors that because it's about a flex, right? Hey, bro, Thursday night, I'm about to be here. I got like 3 girls with me. Like, just let me get in, bro. I'm broke as fuck, but I want to look like I got it.
I hear that so much.
That's basically what they're telling me. They don't say that, but it's basically like...
I'm like, damn, bro, I could do this one.
Right?
I got you, bro. I got you. This fool's over there buying bottles. I thought you said you were broke.
Yeah, but it's very much so a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type shit, right? So it's like maybe, look, you let me in here, but now when you get off, I'm gonna be at the afters here. I'll take you with me. We got a whole section there, getting fucked up all night because you let my people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very like.
It's like the storytelling.
You're using, right? You're using me for this, and you'll give me this, right? The problem with that is that the moment that I can't use you for whatever purpose you're deemed for, like.
Yeah, that's why I like that shit because, like, there's a lot of that where people want to act this way with you, whatever. But it's like, bro, like, as soon as I don't give you what you want,
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's like, bro, like, if I can't tell you one time, hey, you guys go back in line for today, and all of a sudden now we ain't cool. Yeah. Nah, see, I don't like that. To me, it's gross. Like, I don't like playing like that.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people out there are very, like, they'll fuck with you, right? But they don't fuck with you at a certain point, right?
Very quick pro.
Very, like, face value, very quick, right? Versus out here, it's different in the sense of, you might be cool, but, like, I got to really get to know you to really fuck with you. Fuck with you. But once I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a more genuine connection out here, I would say. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy how different.
It's different, bro, in the same state.
Even going out here in San Jose is way different than going to SF.
Oh, for sure.
SF has like, they have more dancing clubs, more fucking like cocktail bars, Yeah. They're doing, the tech people partying over there, doing extra stuff, but in LA they're doing it, but they're just more like chill. Like they're not going out there like
Hey, you know what's crazy too, bro? Is look, dog. All right, you remember that Cat Williams, right? Where he was like, Man, in LA, people do cocaine right in front of you. Like, but, bro, that shit is real. That shit is real, dog.
Hey, there was some people that thought they was in LA. And I was like, bro,
I've had I'm looking at it like, you gotta be serious right here, bro. Come on, be smarter than that.
They are for real with that shit out there. There will be people that'll be like, yeah, bro, so like, I was thinking like tomorrow we can like meet up and like, I was like,
I'll be don't be a culture shock,
crazy, bro. Sitting at a table, bro. Sitting at a table, dog.
Just at a table, you're at your house or something.
Literally.
You know, imagine saying no, like you see that, you just like see that. What the fuck? You see, like the first time going out in LA, and I see that show, I'll be like, y'all just be doing it like that. It's like when you go to after hour.
Bro,
it's not like going regular club. People be doing it off the dancers,
bro. A lot of security be selling shit out there, bro. It's crazy.
It's a hustle, man. They could make the extra bread.
Yeah, absolutely,
money. Bro. Go to make money to make more money.
I mean, it's the truth, right? You got to think about it. If you are in, let's say you work at a club in LA, right? You working at a club that probably has about 300 to 400 people a night, right? Because in LA, the days don't matter. A Saturday ain't different than a Tuesday. It just depends on who's energy. You know what I'm saying? Right, you're already dealing with a place with a lot of people, right? People are out. And also in LA, they have a lot of afters. So if you're working at a place that closes, let's say, 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Chances are people are going to leave there and go somewhere else, right? They've been drinking at your spot. Now you got something to keep them drinking, essentially, right? Why not? Why not? And I don't hate on it, bro. Like, I can't hate it, but when you see how just interesting the shit is out there. How bold they get with afters, bro. I've done places at afters where out here, it's like really tucked. Like you gotta like walk in a hole and like dig underground and hop through a sewer stage. You
gotta knock 3 times,
right?
jump 2 circles.
Bro. You know, it's like you gotta really know, right? Like there's a few places I'm not gonna say here that are like in like a warehouse area where it's like it's not really like that obvious, but it's obvious enough. You know what I'm saying?
Just really too quiet around the neighborhood and just see that one light.
Yeah, you know, that's it, right? Whereas in LA, bro, they have places that are like on semi-main streets. Where people be outside. You can see people outside.
You're just right.
Y'all still if you know, you know, right? It's like it's like if you know, you know, bro. And the crazy part is, bro, it don't be afters. It'll be like a restaurant during the day or a hookah lounge, right? But it stays open now until 5 a.m. And they like kind of like imagine Tiki Pete's with hookah.
No, bro, Sisha, right next door. Like, what it used to be. So we were having a conversation with one
They used to have a DJ there, no?
They open up, they're still there, they open up now, but they don't get wild like they used to. And so one of our young cats that works with us, he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go over here and smoke hookah. It was telling one of our older old heads. Yeah. He was like, Sisha. And I looked at him like, nah, not Sisha. I'm like,
they're Sisha.
It's you. They're tame, they don't do shit. And so we were telling like, bro, like that was a place to be like after after one, we all be over there, like go in the back door.
Yep.
You know, they'd be like limiting people to come inside. The ass and titties out, throwing money like crazy. He's like, and our young cats all for real. I was like, bro, like that was the
bottle popping,
great after.
Yeah,
like, we had tons of
fun. Yeah.
And like it was like that place was that's why it got shut down for such a long time.
I bet.
It came back.
I bet. But like, you know, and it's crazy too, bro, because like I've lived in both NorCal and SoCal for equal amounts of time, right? Like I've lived in a lot of places, but like so I'm familiar with both. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I say about NorCal as far as like the culture out here, right? Not to say that LA doesn't hustle, but we hustle differently out here, right? To where if you're in tech, like you got a 9 to 5, right? And you party on the weekends, right? If I'm in LA and I'm a producer, right? Monday morning don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So now you have afters that's cracking on a Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying? So
regular people going to work and you're barely getting out the afters.
Yeah, bro. And you know what I'm saying? So like the nightlife in LA is trip, bro. It's a trip.
Well, I was just going off on social media not too long ago about this, but like when I first turned 21, I turned 21 in 2011.
Oh shit, okay. We the same age. We the same age. No, we the same age. We the same age.
I'm right there
I'm
too.
just saying like, damn, that was hella long ago, bro.
I went back and thought about it.
We're all the same age.
I'm like, shit. You make me so.
I turned 21 then. I was a good kid. I didn't do too much crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I would, maybe hit a few places I wasn't supposed to here and there. But Tuesday nights was cracking. I would go out on a Tuesday night. The whole 2nd Street, all the way up and down, was packed like crazy. Even there was a couple other spots in different places downtown that were busy. Thursday night was popping. It was a college night. Every place was open. Every place was bumping.
Yeah.
Everything was wild. And Friday, Saturday came along. It was popping. I used to go to the Up Club in downtown San Jose.
I remember that.
Shit was on Thursdays. It was wrapped around the line.
Bro.
Behind it was 21 and up.
We lived in the era of the 18 and up club,
But
bro.
it was crazy.
I don't even know any of them no more.
Bro.
I was thinking, I was like, what?
Thursdays, 18 and up on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, I guess.
SF.
Yo,
But like,
what a city nights, dog. City nights.
We go there on Fridays.
Yeah.
On Friday
we
night.
used to party like crazy, this and that. There was no such thing as no cover. If they said no cover, it was like no freaking way. Everyone's texting their homies, hey,
No cover.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everyone expects no cover. We started charging cover about a year now almost.
Yeah, we're
On the
going, getting
weekend,
up
at
on
least on
there.
Saturday. Sometimes Friday, depending on that. If it gets really
Yeah, we
wild.
started before, yeah.
Bro,
And
we'll charge $5.
you don't even want to pay
I'll
that
stop
shit.
the line. All right, y'all. It's $5 cover, card only, blah, blah, blah. $5 cover. $5
cover.
For what? And then also,
paying that shit.
And they'll have a whole conversation in the front. What do you want to do? You guys
Be sitting there with
You want to pay?
Hold on.
Like, you.
Damn, come on, some money.
Like, I've gone out being broke.
Yeah.
I always understood. You go out and there's a cover at least. If I can't pay a cover and one drink, I'm not going out. Unless
don't do
unless
it.
you got the homie that, hey, let's go out, I'm broke. Bro, shut up, I got you. Like,
Yeah, that's
we have those
different.
moments. That's different. But like when I go to a spot, they're like, oh, it's like all in the front, it's $10. $10 for what? For what? For what? Just go out. But it's for what? Like, go somewhere else. But we want to be here. Exactly.
What if I give you 20 to get 7 people? Fuck no. Pay the 10.
Bro, there's like a few dudes that come in. Sometimes, if it's not that crazy, whatever, whatever. So one day they're just chilling there, and I'm busy as hell, so I'm not even paying them no mind. My manager's like, what the hell are they doing? Get them out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Made them wait a little bit longer. I come through, y'all got to pay the cover. So tell them why they come up, what's the cover? Oh, no cash, it's only card. Sitting for a long time, like, they sat there for how long? Our hostess that was taking the paper was pissed off and like hell irritated. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys are like, pay the cover.
He's like, I wish I had a no cover.
I wish I had enough.
Like,
Shit.
you only have cash. You have nothing in your car. You can only have nothing cash.
I got like $2.
Wrong
Man.
bill.
Right?
Wrong bill.
Bro, like, be resourceful. Hey, look, can I give you $10 to just pay $10 for?
We rarely go to 20. Thresh Gringos, San Jose Bar and Grill, Subwar, freaking Myth, everything was $20 on a poppin' night to get in.
Going back to going to another city, I went to it was $40 and it was a small ass SF.
Bro, in LA, some places
I'm like,
50 or 100.
damn.
Like, this
I'm like,
is no real
shit.
bar anymore. And like, we're getting so packed to
Yeah,
capacity
it's crazy.
every night that we kind of have to do this. It's every place. If you're getting packed up and then you have a long line, you kind of have to do that. Like every
Crowd
place
control.
Or like there's places they didn't care how packed you were, they were charging, and then all of a sudden like, no, we might charge.
Yeah.
And on the days we do is like, we start off here, maybe go a little higher. It gets super packed. If we allow too many people in, it makes it even worse on us. So we have to kind of weed that shit out.
Yeah, it's
but
crowd
when
control.
You are literally coming up. What am I gonna pay for, dude? Like.
To get in.
You are coming.
That's what the
When you
cover
go to a
is.
Warriors game and you buy a ticket, what are you paying for? To get in.
It goes back to the entitlement. It goes to people that never had to, go through those days where you had to go, pay your dues. You had to pay it again. And you had to Thresh Ringos where Nova is. And San Jose Bar and Grill. That was a college thing. That was a place where it was more chill. But we still had to wear a button-up shirt for a while.
Yo,
We're talking about that the
with
other
hard
day.
shoes.
We have,
Casual shoes, bro.
sneakers.
You're not wearing sneakers.
Our sign says no Timbs, no Uns.
You might get away with some Vans.
Yeah, but back then,
It would have to be like some
no
tight.
sneakers.
Yeah, some
Back then, it said
your
no
jeans would have to
sneakers,
be.
no Jordans.
That's how crazy it was. You might get away with Vans.
No
Vans.
white shoes.
No white shoes.
No white shoes. You could not wear certain things. There were
Air Force Ones and shit.
And what pisses me off, we have our dress code sign on both ends of our line. They'll walk in the line, ignore it, come all the way up. Sorry, sir, those are against my dress code. What do you mean dress code?
Dress code.
Sorry.
You're telling me dress code. That's the dress code sign right here. Right there. Like, for what? And I tell them, they're like,
Yo.
For one, it don't matter for like it's on our things.
Yeah.
They don't tell me what. They don't tell me why. They just tell me what.
That's it.
Oh,
I don't care.
Know this, know
That's
that.
it.
Well, since we started doing that, we've been saying hella people away with
And then all of
Tim's.
a sudden, you a hating ass, that you're a little bitch. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't want to come here anyway.
Bro, you can't read?
I was like,
I'm a bitch because you can't read. That's how.
Well, the crazy thing is, it's like, I didn't set this fucking rule.
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
This ain't my rule,
I
bro.
gotta just enforce it. That's what I tell him.
I gotta just enforce it. My boss is right here. Like you
He's not staring, but he's listening.
Yeah.
Like,
You feel me? Like,
There was an era when I first started working where we could maybe look the other way. But after we had different management,
Yeah.
it was a whole different situation. And now we have this situation where our manager does his job.
Exactly.
So it's like we gotta do what we gotta do.
It's an issue.
And then too,
yeah,
it goes if you
nah.
do give that guy a pass and your manager sees it's like, oh, well, okay, well, next time make sure you tell him. And he goes to start some shit in there, then it
over
reflects
with.
on you
It's
because
over with, yeah.
see if you didn't let him in, that's
over
not what
with,
happened.
yeah.
Because that's happened to us a couple times.
Or how often do they be like, hey, your boy in there, we're about to have to kick him out. And it's like,
Oh, bro, shit,
You know what I'm
that happened
saying?
to me the
Like-
other day, man.
like,
I heard on the radio, I'm like, oh,
What's our management's favorite line? If they won't help you move, they ain't your friend. Like if you're gonna move and you can't call them, hey,
if I can't tell you, I got a
help me
couch.
move some boxes.
Yeah.
They ain't your friend.
hey, that's a good
Yeah, that's what he
point.
tells us. He's like, not everybody's your guy's friend. And goes back to
It's
every
true.
time we get so much fake love and random love sometimes. I don't even know where they know this guy from. Or he tries to play the part. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How's the kids? I was like, who the hell are you? And how do you know I have kids?
What's their name? What's their name?
Every now and then, what's up, man? How are you?
And they'll stand right next to me like, mine's over there.
It's always an awkward situation, so you might see them dapping your boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my boy's boy. Hey, what's up, man? Like, so then you find out a little later.
Yeah.
Because this happened to me when I first started working in the front. All these guys shaking our two managers' hands all the time. Hey, what's up, bro? This and that. Hey, oh, he good. And all of a sudden, one day, oh, he good. Boom. Do you know him? Oh, no, that's Beast Boy. That's not my boy.
Are you fucker?
Or that's also boy.
I thought that was your boy.
Shaking all the time.
I mean, just say what's up, yeah.
I don't even know the fool's name.
We need communication right now.
Yeah, we need pictures, names.
Or you get the guys that walk up to you like this,
Right.
like, hey.
Nowadays it's like, oh, someone's over here. Nope, back in line.
Boom.
He'll be there. He'll be the back
stand-
down here. Yeah. You call him, you gotta call him.
That's my thing is.
You gotta call him. I ain't
Call
calling
him. Call him. If you can't call him, I don't want to hear, I know this person. Call them. If you know them, you
I've
should have their phone
told
number.
them to call them the owner.
Same.
I told them to call the owner.
Same.
They got him on the phone. Oh, you good? Cool. How you good?
That's all I
That's
needed.
different. Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's all I needed.
That's it.
All I needed. Like,
That's
if
it.
you want
Those are,
something,
and those are the people
Yeah.
that give you the most attitude too. Like you're just doing your damn job, and if they know the owner, then that's what the owner would want from us.
Facts.
So like,
Facts.
that's why he fucking pays us.
Facts.
Like they don't understand that sometimes. It's like that's not busting your balls. I just gotta fucking do my job.
Nah, bro. It's entitlement though, bro. It's the entitlement of like, do you know who I am? And like, not to shit on San Jose, bro. Like, I moved out here because LA was quick, fast, and I just wanted to slow down a little bit, right? Okay. And I respect every hood, but it's like, you the queen of San Jose, bitch. Who do you think you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ain't nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like out here, you're a 10. Anywhere else, you like a 7.5 max. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like that entitlement. Like, yeah, I get you look good for living in San Jose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, you a good looking.
Style is very so I'm on that line a few times. Like, style is so different the way people dress and what people out there think is cool.
Yeah.
So it's like you go to more
Open shirts.
You go to more local spots, you start seeing like, a certain culture. You go to South Beach, it's completely different. It's
Way different.
All face, it's all
Yeah.
BBLs, all this
Yeah.
stuff. You go to local spots, it's a little more different. So like, where you're at will kind of depend on, what they like. And again, like, I love looking at a BBL. I don't want most of them. Like, I'll look at okay. I'll look at ants. Look at the ants.
Look at the ants.
Like, bro, it looks fun.
It does.
It looks
Because
like
the
the
legs are so
back
Like,
separate.
it's like, what was it? Oh, it's like when you go to like the mall. Remember back in the mall, they had the love the beanbag thing?
Yeah.
You love to jump in one once in a while.
Oh, I'm hella weird. Oh, he's microphones and shit, bro. I want to jump in one, just like way back, like the ball thing at McDonald's, bro. And just
sink in there like you're drowning. Like you're drowning.
On the other point too, it's like, bro, like you could be bad. There's been some baddies that like try to be all nice.
Nah, facts,
like
yeah.
that. But then like when you get to a certain point, it's like, no, I'm not like I don't care how hot you are. For one, we ain't doing nothing.
Facts.
And like.
You just look good.
You're just flirting with me.
You just look good.
You call me babe once in a while. Just what's that babe walk through?
She kissed you in the cheek one time.
That's great.
Cool.
She made you feel like the man in front of your peers.
You ain't never fun enough to lose my job.
Facts. And the crazy part is, it's like, you're not the only one out here doing this. You think you the only one flirting with me? You think that little whatever that you got going is finna be the only one I got to where...
Like, when you overly doing it.
He's like, come on, bro.
I know what's going on.
Relax. Relax. Yeah, I'm out here in all black, right? I'm in all black with a I'm trying to stay warm. You know what I'm saying? I do not care how I look, right? And you trying to act like
I'm not even
shut
smiling.
up.
I got a straight fucking stone face on. Like I hate to be here sometimes.
Yeah,
but I'm freezing. And you're telling me like, oh, you're looking good tonight. You smell good.
Nah,
Girl.
I mean, one thing that I started doing though, I will admit, like I feel like a lot of ugly girls have been getting privileges. You know, like I really am trying to hone in on pretty privilege and make sure the ones that look good are deserving of what they should get, rather than these sixes out here thinking that they tens, bro. Like it's crazy.
I love and respect the six that got confidence in herself.
But no, you were six.
But then there are the ones that take their confidence to an arrogance, like they are baddie, and they're not.
Listen, if you a 7, you should be like, I am the best 7 that is around. Don't sit there and be like, I'm a 10. Where? Like, you gonna bring a 3 with you? Like,
y'all gonna two-woman something?
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna fusion together.
You got no 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And a 10 can go become 5
easily.
Attitudes, bro.
Like again, like it's a whole person.
Easily.
A 10 will walk, and there's been 10s that walk in, their attitude on the way out. You ugly to me.
Oh,
the way that you come off, the way you talk to me, the way you talk to other people. I have ones where they talk with me hella cool.
Yeah.
And I see the way they talk to somebody else, like, you are garbage.
Horrible.
Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you don't talk to people act this way just because you did this and that.
Who do you think
like,
you
bro,
are?
Like, wake up in the morning after you take all that stuff off.
Facts.
You know, like,
Facts.
Like I'm all for like again, like he's seen like I'm all for all numbers.
Big and tall, small.
He said, I have no discrimination. We are an equal opportunity employer.
Bow-legged, short ones, midgets, wheelchairs. We don't judge.
Over here, baby.
1 in 10. Yes.
This was making creative characters. He don't care.
He said,
today, oh shit. You spin the wheel, the random wheel.
Real quick, but
She got
it's
fingers.
it's the way that you are, the way that you present yourself, the way you
Yeah.
act, the way that you do certain things. It's like to me, personality, the way you are in general goes a way longer way than just what you look. Because bro, like I was with somebody who was a baddie, and you guys get older, this and that, but bro, you're still beautiful to me for the way that you are in certain things. There's girls I still mess with around, but they're cool. But like, I'm not saying like I was like, I wanted them from the get, but when they started hanging out with me, this and that, it's like, you guys are cool people. Like, I get with that. Like, but then when there's people that walk, like we said earlier, entitlement.
Yeah.
Because I'm a baddie, because I'm sexy, because I'm the shit, I want to treat people like shit. It's like, no, that's how you're going to treat me one day. That's how you're going to treat other people. I don't fuck with that.
And then again, like I said, bro, it's perspective and not to shit on anywhere. It's like you're bad in San Jose. Right? In Miami, you would be like a top 6. You know what I'm saying? Like in New York,
you're not gonna get picked up.
maybe you're not even coming into the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's like recognize who you are, and even if you are somebody that is finer than shit, right? Like you say, who like to me, I would rather give somebody that entitlement that knows they're bad and still acts hella humble, right? Because like I have worked with people who are very famous and very good, right? And even they have earned their salt, they've earned their stripes, they've earned the right to be arrogant, right? And some of those people are some of the nicest, most wholesome people you'll meet. You know what I'm saying? But you got somebody in their entourage that likes to roll with this motherfucker. And because they get to be with insert celebrity name, they the shit. It's like, bro, chill out, side piece.
I like,
right?
yeah,
You know
like
what I'm
when
saying?
they tried to fucking come, like, remember I came with a old boy last time. I'm like, yeah, but he's not here this time. He's the one with the he's the one with the aura. He's the one with the flex, not you. You were just a little clip on.
Like, we were going on about girls acting or whatever, but then it's like these dudes that act all entitled. They dress outlandishly, outlandishly. And like old fashioned, this time they get mad because they dress code, or I dropped this much money, I dropped this much money. Bro, like, what does that have to do with the rules and the way that you act?
Yeah.
The way that you treat people? Like, bro, like, it's just, again, the entitlement for me is just insane. I
Crazy.
know back then when we used to party, yes, there was all that still kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit different. Nowadays, it's like everybody wants to get their way. If they don't get their way, it's a big old issue. Guys think that they got money now. They can talk to anybody.
I think the biggest difference too is when we had to party, you had to come business casual, and we knew you had to come business casual. You know what I'm saying? Like if we came with some shoes that we like, man, like you would in line hoping that the bouncer didn't see it because you knew you like, man, fuck, I really hope I can get in with this, right?
How many times you get off work, rush to the store to
right,
get a fucking quick button up at Target?
Yeah, or you don't got no belt, so you sitting with your hands in your pockets, hoping that he don't know. You know, like
first time I tried to hit 18 Up Club was the Abyss before we moved over to Miami before I started promoting for him. I had never gone. I heard about it, went down there. I'm over in a regular t-shirt, didn't have my button up, can't get in. I had to drive all the way back from Sunnyvale back to San Jose. And I knew the promoter. That was the girl I ended up promoting with. They ended up bringing me on the next week. But I was like, bro, you got to come with us. I will give you all the rundown. But I was like, you don't know the game, you know what it is. Sometimes you have to take that L. A lot of people would be talking, cussing out, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, why? You just did something you couldn't do. Yeah. Regardless if you knew it or not.
Yeah. Learn and do better.
How many times do you try to go to a club outside of your city limits and everyone you're with, make sure you guys don't try to be cute. Yeah. Don't have the right shoes, have your button up.
Everything.
Don't even worry if they might dress this way. If we dress this way, let us in. We realize
good.
It's other way. Next time we go,
no, we cool. We cool.
But it's like, go business casual first.
Prepare.
And then if
especially if you're not like you're uncertain about it, you don't want to waste your damn time.
If you never know, business casual.
There ain't never a night where rocking a nice little short sleeve button up, a nice little button up rolled up, some decent pants and some shoes, you gonna look good.
Easily.
Like, you don't have to try to look like how whatever these new little kids look like in the video. Rocking some big ass brown shoes, the skinny jeans down here behind your knees, and then your like white t-shirt that has these weird random ass holes.
Nah,
in it.
bro. Now it's the baggy jeans is back now.
Like, 90s came back hard.
Man, bro.
I'm like, that look like Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy pants, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's cause like
the Hardy
through
Boy
that,
pants.
bro. Like, I mean, think about it, bro. All right, y'all remember them little portable CD players we used to have? I remember like bragging about, man, my pockets are so big, I can fit my whole portable CD player in that bitch.
It goes down.
And now they're back.
The Rhinos?
But yeah, bro. Or the Jinkos, right?
I'm waiting for those to come back for real.
Shit, the Jinkos,
Max, if you wear one of those,
the Jabos in every color. I mean, oh my gosh, bro. The straps, the MFG. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, bro. It's like, yo, those pockets have functionality. Right nowadays, it's like for what you have an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Everything's pretty much in it.
Yeah,
like
you can put everything
wallet
in one pocket.
Down.
Yeah, you don't need nothing no more. So it's like, why you know? And I mean, this is kind of getting off on a tangent, bro. But like one thing I will say is that these new kids, bro, they're not original. They don't have any originality to where when we was going out, it was like, let me not look like everybody else. How many girls, when you go out, do you see with a fucking black top and blue fucking jeans and black boots on? And there'll be like 3 of them in a group that all look like that.
A fuck me boots.
Yo, it's crazy to me, bro. It's almost like, did y'all just decide to like do this on purpose? Like, did you guys like plan? Like, are you taking pictures? Are you taking family
Like,
photos?
like,
she's wearing a long sleeve.
Everyone, they all come to those groups. They all have their little style. Their style's the exact same.
Same.
And it's like, it's not even a new style. It's literally
The same.
all these kids from different eras.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, this is an early 90s grunge group.
Yep.
This is that early 2000s,
Yeah.
throwback here. And
Yeah.
then the ones that kind of sticking to like this, like the later stuff, they're kind of hard,
Yeah.
a little too hard.
Yeah.
It's like, they're all twins. They all have the same haircut.
Yeah.
They all have the same beanie. They're rocking their shit the same way.
Same
Same
brand,
tattoos.
same everything,
Bro,
bro.
like, I've been a square my whole life. I've been a square with my entire wardrobe, everything, and I'm cool with it because
Yeah.
I'm dressed halfway decent half the time. I don't have to have the craziest shit, whatever. But like the way that everything goes up and down, like I did skinny jeans, the whole jerk,
Yeah,
era,
but
it's
see, like we fell into our styles, right? But we still made it different. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the days, right, when the t-shirts were a thing, right? We were all rocking different color t-shirts randomly, and just it was all about like, oh, I have red shoes with blue shoelaces, and they have like black shoelaces going the other way at the same. You know what I'm saying? Like there was shit within our wardrobe that was like our own. We made it our own.
The only thing that I did that I'm not particularly proud of, but it was still fun. We rocked the fucking kid backpacks.
We all did that shit. We all did that shit. I had a Cars one, bro.
I had pictures of a rolling.
Oh man, I would have fucked. Not the roller, bro. The roller, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a bully, but like I like to have fun. I probably would have kicked the shit out your back, bro.
That shit.
People didn't do that shit to me.
Don't blame me, bro. People wouldn't have did it to me either. But like that's the like I said, I wasn't a bully, but I like to have fun, man. I like that. I like to definitely have fun, man. But but like I said, bro, a lot of these kids are dressing the same, and it's really kind of like sad to see like the decline of nightlife in a sense of like creativity, right? This is where you're going to really, honestly, in some senses, in your early 20s, find yourself, right? Because a lot of times this is your outlet to release. You're either going to school, you have a job, you have a normal life, right? And sometimes your nightlife, whatever the case is, especially in today's society, right? It's the only way that you can like freely express yourself in some sense, and everybody just looks the same.
I think the internet and DJs ruined going out.
I agree.
Because the internet basically makes all these kids kind of clean to whatever's the hottest.
Yeah.
So that's where there's an originality no more. And then the whole DJ culture and just like people just stand there and watch the DJ. Dance to the DJ. Here. Record the DJ.
Yeah.
And the DJ literally here and just like this the whole time. And people are just having fun. Mm-mm. It's rare that a DJ's having a great set and everyone's having fun with each other. Yeah. You'll see a few groups of people here having a good time. Most people here talking. Other people holding up the wall. And then the rest are looking at the DJ, watching the DJ only. And don't get me wrong, get your money, make your bread, do your thing. But it's like, have fun with each other.
Nah, you should.
Enjoy the moment. Like, it's like people used to dance, get in dance circles. Bro, like that was my shit back in the day. That was like anybody had a dance circle, some of the snipers look. We have a great ass fucking time. But like nowadays, everyone's just like this, looking the same direction. When I'm going to raves, I be looking this direction, waving the thing with my friends, like, hey, like have a good time. They're like, look that way. What? He's doing this.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the music.
I'm enjoying the music. I'm having a freaking time.
Exactly. And that's my point is, right? It's no freedom of expression anymore. You know what I'm saying? In the way that you're dressing, right? In the way that you're dancing, in the way that you're acting. I mean, look, bro, when I was in LA, like I was very kind of like taken back, right? To be like, wow, nobody here dances. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, don't nobody here. It's almost like I was in that movie Dirty Dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're the only one.
Like, dang, nobody dance. Like, you know what I mean, bro? It's like it's crazy as fuck, But like, and it's almost like now, like I said, like a lot of kids, it's like it's cool to not do shit and not express yourself. Whereas I felt like when we were growing up, right, like it was cool to be overly expressive. You know what I'm saying? The people that were overly expressive and were more true to themselves and had the craziest style with the, I don't give a fuck about the fad. You know what I'm saying? And it's like...
I still get people like, what the fuck do you like? I mean, with the rock earrings, the nose, real. You'll see me walk work certain shit that looks like might be rock, might be hip hop. Like, I just push
That's
it
it.
off. I like it.
That's
like,
it.
And it goes back to like this, the way they act too now. Because I think like back then when we were, there was less fights. There was everybody just vibing, everybody's on their own shit, and there'd be hella more people out. You would think there'd be more. I feel like it's less, and everybody's in that day and age want to get put on this fucking internet page or being interviewed by these fucking
content culture.
yeah.
That's
It's
so
like it's
stupid.
exactly that's what's hot right now. People asking people questions on the street, taping fights, having people, shit like that. So that's like with the day and age, people want to act up and be on. Oh yeah, you see me on that fake page, like shit like that, and so they want to test us sometimes too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And then I noticed now it's like shit. When I first started, cameras weren't that fucking out. Every time you turn when you would do shit, or even throwing somebody out, there's 30 cameras around.
Facts.
Well, I'm to the point now, like we had this conversation. If we have people trying to get to the areas and let us believe they're trying to record, you can go to.
Yeah.
Because if you want to just block up my ways and try to do this and make my job harder to try to regulate this shit, you're gone to.
All I gotta say is, if we gotta call the police, they're gonna take our side. I mean,
He said straight in the camera too. He said,
I don't care about what you filmed. All right. And you're not gonna sue me, dumbass. You're gonna sue the company who's only just gonna fire me. I'll get another job. You know, like
I mean, this
is the PSA.
It's
This is that's it, bro.
You're gonna look stupid all
You're gonna look stupid on all fronts, bro. I hate that, man. I hate that, man. I'm gonna make you lose your job. No, you're not. For one, you're nobody, right? You're the one that's really in the wrong. And then two, on top of that, even if I lose this job, right, it might suck, but bro, you know how many other bars and clubs are out here? You know what I'm saying? Like that probably need security. Like,
yeah, I can bounce back real fast.
I'll bounce back, bro. You know what I mean? Like this job, trust me, they need me as much as I need them. So
as stupid as you are, there's about 50 other more of you that way. 100 more trying to have fun. Security guards are going to be mad.
yeah, already.
Like, how often do you see the same security guard to be honest, same spot? It's like they're a legend if that happens.
Yo.
Yeah, you've been here for 10 years.
Nuts, bro.
Because
Yeah.
our turnover is a lot. Because a lot of guys, it's their second job.
Yeah.
So some guys like, oh, I had a family, settling down. I'm just tired of this shit.
Bro.
I'm tired of dealing with this fucking crazy
I mean,
shit.
it gets exhausting for sure.
Oh, for sure. Like I've only been in for 3. You've been in for 7, almost 8.
That's crazy.
And it's like, it's tiresome. It's so annoying. But there are parts of it that it's enjoyable. Like
It is. Nah, facts.
I have more fun than not. But there's some of those days, like I said, like we had this last week that was super busy.
That Saturday.
I was just like, I'm not talking to nobody. If you know me, I don't care. You're going to the bathroom. I'm not dealing with shit today because it's too packed. I'm too bombarded. I have so much stuff going on. I already have my manager who micromanages. And again, that's his job. I'm not mad at him. But it's like, I got to do my job. And if I have I can't.
You know, like, and the thing is too, like dynamic wise compared to like a bartender or server, right? It's like they're seeing people at their happiest when they interact, right? Give me a drink, pay for a drink, typically, right? Give me a drink.
I think a producer would have some
right.
pushback, but
it's like, yo, you're like, I'm here providing a service for you that you're asking for, right? People don't want this, right? We like, if I have to talk to you, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're basically, you're like the ops. You know what I'm saying?
I get so many compliments at the end of the night from girls, or even a few dudes like, "Oh man, I appreciate you where you are." I try to be the nicest guy you've ever met.
Facts, yeah.
I really do. Like that's all. You guys make me feel safe. You're so nice. This and that. Blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate love, but I'm like always back in my head. I'm like, until you make a rule.
Yeah.
Until you make a rule.
Yeah.
I gotta enforce that rule.
I gotta enforce it, right?
Like we had somebody that had he had apologized to me, and he should apologize to more than just me. But he's getting drunk, and then when he's too drunk, we don't let him in. And all of a sudden, he's fucking cussing us out, this and that. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, like you were just our best friend like a few weeks ago.
It's like you were asking us to go to Matrix with you and shit.
And then,
I was like, what the fuck?
Now one day you get too intoxicated. We've all been too drunk. I've kicked myself out of clubs because I was too drunk. I got caught too once. I got warned that I was getting kicked out. I was like, what?
I'm done.
Let me go ahead and just take.
It's like when you're stumbling.
Yeah.
When you're stumbling, and then all of a sudden, like I can't. Sorry. All of a sudden, I'm a bitch. This and that. I'm a bitch.
It goes like in the same thing. If you're going out to drink, let's try to fucking build that tolerance, like until you don't get cut off. Because people want to still stay there. My bartender cut you off, and now you're gonna get mad because they cut you off. You still want to stay in there? I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Because
there's no point at that point. You're a liability.
Because now you're just gonna be angry because we're not serving you while your friend's still drinking.
Right.
Or your friend that goes in the same sense. That friend gives his fucking underage or his friend that's intoxicated a beer.
Bro,
we told him not to drink.
What always just baffled me is when I moved to San Jose, I really had never really been here like that before. So like my interpretation of San Jose was like just a college town, right? So when I started working in the nightlife scene, I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm about to deal with a bunch of dumb 21, 22, 23-year-olds, bro. I can't tell you how many times I have had to kick somebody out that's probably 40, 50 years old, okay? And their homies are like, nah, he's good, bro. No, he's not. Homeboy sit in a chair just like,
no, we got him, man.
No, bro, we got him.
I promise you,
Who are you?
Dog, that kills me, bro.
Yo.
That pisses me off.
Like your word means
Nothing
nothing to
to
me right
me.
now. It's like, bro, like,
Who the fuck?
I'd just be like, nah, man. Nah, he gotta go.
bro.
I'm not doing this today.
But it's like, it's crazy to think, right? It's like, yo, the kids that like I've interacted with that are in their earlier years are typically, like, not everyone, obviously, right? But typically it's like, hey, you can't do that. I'm so sorry. Oh, my bad. I don't know. Yep. I'm new. Right? I'm new. Yeah. Right? I think it's the people that have been doing it for a while that they kind of build up that like that arrogance. And it's like, man, I could be your dad. Like, one, you don't know how
But it's
old I
one of the
am.
ones that are older and then they have a little bit of money, so they act like it. It's like it's real. Like we got a lot of that. We're like, oh, you know, we bought this money, we paid these bottle up, but they want to act up or be creepy. We kick them out. Oh, fuck, how much money you got, Earl? I know so and so, right? You know, I have you. Like, he's like, how have you fired? It's like, dude, like,
Bro, have some dignity.
like, yes, you
You're
are
like the idiot walking out.
older,
Yeah.
like, go home.
Keep your dignity, bro. My thing is this, dog. You know what I love are when people like to flex their position in a dumbass manner. You know who I am? I'm a lawyer. Really? What's your name? let me look you up. Right? I'm a cop. Really? What department? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go ahead and like, bro. If I was in a situation where I'm
would
drunk,
your friends like us to pull the camera footage of how you're acting?
exactly. Right? You know what? I'll send this. All right. Let's see how they think about it. You know what I mean? Like. It's like, yo, you don't realize it. Like, you think that's a flex? That's actually gonna fuck you up, right? Because everything is on camera, everything's recorded. You think it's dark? We got night vision. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Our cameras get audio now.
get audio too, right? They get audio too, and so it's like, you know, like, why would you want to tell on yourself in this position? 9 times out of 10, anything we're doing, it's like, look, bro, we're really trying to help you out.
I just want to I want you to get home safe.
Yeah, bro. You really aren't looking good right now, right? And you know, I see you group of girls out here trying to have fun. Y'all ain't even looking after this girl. The next thing you know, somebody go snatch her up and do some weird shit with her. It's happened before.
We seen a lot. We see a lot.
We've seen it happen,
We've seen
right?
it, like,
And it's like, yeah,
multiple times.
Absolutely, bro.
There's times we're trying to leave at the end of the night. We see some weird shit. So we're like, nah, we ain't leaving. You're leaving. And we make sure that some girl gets a lift or Uber. Or they're like, what you the whole fuck? They were screaming talk. We like had to get their brother there. And
The dude was trying to go in the car with her. And I told him,
crazy.
I can read his. And once he said that, I was like, hey, bro, you gotta bounce, bro.
That's
And then he waits to stay down the street and start talking shit to me.
Crazy. But how many times? Because I know I've seen it too. How many times have you seen girls that are like super fucked up, or guys too, and they're like by themselves? Like somebody, like people just left them, bro. And it's like
I dealt with it. I went like the watch party again. Those are the long days, so they're drinking all day. You know,
Yeah.
The dude's falling asleep. I kick him out. I was like, bro, what happened to your like group of 8 friends? You got like a big group of people.
Dude, he was getting hella aggro, saying I'm not fucked up, but he was clear.
I was like, you're closing your eyes while you're talking to me.
That's crazy. It's like either one, know who you're drinking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what this guy's gonna do. You know how they're gonna act, right? Or two, like before they get to that point, just look, bro, like I'm gonna force you. You know what I'm saying? Like care a little more. Like, again, this is downtown San Jose, and I don't think people realize the stories that we don't talk about, like all of the fucking weirdos that we have to deal with of that touch on girls, right? Like, you know, not to talk about shit, but there was somebody, if you know, recently internally that, you know, turned out to have a little bit of a sick mind to him too. So, you know, I think a lot of times, you know, when people are drinking, they don't give a fuck, and that's part of the problem is they don't give a fuck. They forget where they are. They forget who they're with, right? They just lose all sensibility. It's like, you know, a fun night could turn bad real quick. And we're trying to stop you from getting to that point.
Shit, just like recently, like we had a girl, we didn't know what happened to her. Her friend, drunk as fuck, called.
She had to get carried out on the ground.
So we're in the front.
See?
Ambulance comes. They're like, we got a call in here. Wait, who called
Her
you?
friend was in the bathroom
Calling them. So they're rushing in. So we gotta run fast. We gotta make that. Now our first mindset is, damn, we gotta grow. We don't know if she's drugged or not.
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
because the girl said that she thinks her friend got
They were hopping.
See?
They were hopping
Exactly.
around to different people.
Yeah,
And this is
different guys, different people, like this. That. She was fucked up, like bro, like so. Not to make light of a bad situation, they had her on the gurney, and she's slumped. She's like this off the side of the gurney.
They didn't strap her in.
We had like she was strapped in, but like not all the way. So she like
They didn't have her head strapped in.
Head off the side.
She almost hit the
They're
meter.
going, and they had to walk right past one of those parking meters.
Oh,
Dog, she was
If
like this
our
close.
homie- if our boy
Didn't put his hand there.
at work didn't last second put something there, her face was gonna smack the parking meter back. And even the guy, the paramedic was like,
Oh shit! Like no one saw it. He said no one saw it. We saw it. Oh shit!
and he was a little funny, so when she hit a little cushion, thank God.
Yeah.
But again, they were moving. They were moving shit.
They had to go over that
back.
curve right
But
there in the front. Yeah.
her friend was still in the back. She would have known what happened because she was out. She was
I
out.
would not say shit. I was like, damn, that sucks.
But it was
but no, you said she got drugged, and like that's the thing is, it's like people.
That's what she said. So we don't even know the full story because once shit like that happens, we don't get all the details.
Of course not.
But like it's possible.
It is, yeah.
Like, a bunch of girls or a couple girls around having fun. They're going to every other group of people getting free drinks and shit like that.
But that's the thing is though, right? Is if you think you got drugs, right? I get it. It's I'm not gonna call victim blame. Right? I'm not victim blaming too, right? But how do you not look at yourself and go, what did I do wrong? Right? Like what did I do to allow somebody to put me?
You got
in
to
this
take a little bit of
position, right?
accountability.
Yeah,
you need to start.
There's a letting of your guard down.
Exactly.
And again, like you said, not to victim blame because we don't know if she truly was. She could have.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't.
But bartenders saw her. We saw everyone. She's drinking like crazy from all these people.
Yeah.
Your guard's let down. You're getting drinks from people you
don't know.
necessarily
You don't know.
And again, you don't deserve shit like that. But it's like you gotta be on toes. You gotta be on toes.
Facts.
Like I go out all the time myself. I have a few homegirls do the same thing. I always tell them, look,
Hey, like
it's different.
It's way different.
Like this double standard is real. It's different from me going by myself. Yes, the girls that I talk to that I'm talking about,
facts,
they don't want like get all fucked up. They don't get all messed up. But there is still that little thing. They know these small groups of girls who want to look all cute, who want the attention, and then they're just going wild.
Yeah, go chill with random people after, and then like get mad if we're looking out for them because they're drunk and we're actually doing our job. So hey, you feel uncomfortable? Let me know because I'll tell them to leave.
I mean, sometimes you don't get what you're asking for though. At the same time, right? If you want attention, you gonna get attention, and you can't pick what attention you get all the time.
We just had 3 girls that asked me, "Oh, can we? They use the bathroom." I was like, "No, we're gonna close the bathroom." But she's like, "Actually, we want to get away from these guys. Yeah, if we just stay here for a little bit, cool. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they're letting me use the restroom, cool.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll let you use it. If you're not cleaning
Cool. They're gone. But then when we leave,
right back
we'll
with
leave
the guys.
on.
Dude, the same motherfuckers there.
Bro.
We just did this.
I looked at them like this.
Bro.
I'm like, man, I'm never doing it. This is like you go look at like.
One of them did.
See y'all tomorrow.
If I had $1 for every time that happened, bro,
I was leaving. And I was
You would be a rich
man. I'm leaving. I was like, I leave this on the stage. I'm like, can you give us a ride home?
wow.
This one, I didn't have I had a conversation with a friend.
Wow.
The other one, can you give us a ride home? I was like,
Then why don't you take it to
what are
work?
saying? I'm here in San Jose. They lived in the city.
I was like, fuck that.
One, I'm like,
I'll take you to the train station.
Like, yeah, that's funny, man. But
Yeah.
they were fine. They were fine. But at the same time, the one that I never had a conversation with was like, can you give us a ride home? I was like, wait a minute. You just asked me for a ride home. You and I have not ever had a conversation.
That's
outside
crazy.
of
See,
me
that's
saying
you
you were
trusting
finally
people.
walked in.
You
don't even know
You were about to
me.
get in a car with me? Yes. I worked at this establishment, so there's that level of like,
I kind of know you.
okay, he works here, so there's this.
Yeah, but
And like,
you know where he
whatever.
works.
But at the same time, it's like, you just asked me to get in a car with somebody, you don't know who I am.
I mean, shit.
Your friend barely knows my name because I just told her a few moments ago, and we weren't even standing next to you. We were standing away from that group.
The thing is, on top of
And I
that
was like,
too,
what the
is
hell?
it's like, how do you know I'm not here on a guest appearance? Right? Like, how do you know I'm not just working for the day here? You don't know, You
There's
don't.
too many Netflix documentaries for you.
Man, bro, it's just crazy. Yeah, nah.
It's crazy when it happens close to you.
I've like been cool or like had a conversation with certain people, and then they've needed a ride or they've asked for a ride, And I'm like, you're too trusting. Like we be like, I'm cool with these girls now. Like we're cool. Like we'll have this conversation. Like you gotta be more careful. Like we're friends now. Like we hang out. We do, but like there's a little weird. Like I don't know if it's just me or what, but like there's a trusting element to you that you got to be a little more on toes because not everyone is cool like that. Like for you to be able to like be that willing to hop in someone's car.
Yeah, that's I mean comfortability, but you gotta be on the defensive sometimes when you go out.
Even me, like,
you're having a good time.
There's like I won't even do it anymore.
Yeah,
because I don't know what they might say.
Facts.
What they might do, or they might know somebody that when I drop them off there, somebody else might be there. So I'm even more leery about shit like that.
Also on top of that, bro, being sober with somebody intoxicated is already a bad situation as it is.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Especially as a male with a female, right? Like it is a bad situation, bro. Right? Yeah. Like I have had experiences where all of a sudden people come to and it's like, I never wanted you to give me a ride, or I never wanted you like, where did you, like, I don't want to be here. What's going on now? Like, it is like, yo, you just asked me.
And they could have been like,
you know what I mean?
Coherently, but not been there. Here.
Not been there. All of a sudden,
like,
snap.
Well, who are you?
What the fuck? Where's my homegirl at? Like, yeah, bro, it's like, that is like a scary situation. You know what I'm saying? And I think that girls, too, are too, like, I don't want to say even too trusting. I want to just say too complacent. You know what I'm saying? Like they turn off that threat, you know, like that threat sensor in their head to some extent.
And then when it comes, we see it because we're doing our job.
Of course.
When we try to step in, we're just being a fucking ass.
Yeah,
but I'm actually looking out for you because I have sisters. I have daughters.
I'm looking out for the dudes too.
I'm like,
yeah.
Bro, like, dude, she's too intoxicated.
Yeah, bro.
I'm doing you a favor, bro.
It don't turn out the way you want.
Yeah, dog.
It's gonna turn out way worse later on. Like,
yeah.
You gotta look out for yourself right now.
Yeah.
It ain't worth that.
Relax. Yeah.
How many times you see that a girl's drunk and she's trying to leave with the dude, but her homegirl's not having it.
Yeah. Oh,
and then like how many times like I see it all the time, every weekend almost.
All the time.
Like it's crazy.
All the time. I mean, you know, it's hard to tell because sometimes it is like, you know, homegirls hating, but there are girls that are just very intoxicated too, to where you see dudes trying to get at them and friends like, no, we need to leave. And they're like, man, stop hating. It's like, bro, her friend is the one talking. This girl is sitting here like stumbling all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, there's a lot of creepers. There's a lot of weird shit that happens.
I even had a situation that is weird. We thought the whole time that was the girl's boyfriend, but he just picked her up and put him in his car, man. Yeah. When her friends were inside, like, where's my fucking friend at? She passed out. I was like, she's with her boyfriend. Well, that ain't her boyfriend. So you find out, I'm like, damn, that fool could have easily took off with her in the car.
Easily, you know. Like, so, you know who you go out with and know your surroundings. Yeah. And stop trusting people.
Brother, well, I know like one question we get from all the time, hey, y'all hiring? I could do this. For someone that wants to get into security, you know, I want to do what you do. What would be a piece of advice to either encourage them or to even deter them from even hopping in if they're not in the right place? What kind of advice would you give someone like that?
If you got kids, like preschool kids, right? Like preschool age, just imagine that at the adult level. That's what you want to do for work, and have at it.
That's a great. You know
what I'm saying? Because you're babysitting all day, right? You're babysitting. Tell them stop. Don't do that. Quit doing that. Okay, do that. Go here. Stop. Right? Like,
don't get on the furniture.
Right? I mean, right? I mean, think about it, bro. There is
the glass is broken. Don't touch it.
Right? You guys have done this, right? There's a bathroom line. Okay, you can use the bathroom now. Okay, you can go. Right?
It is like that. You can't go back there.
You can't do that. Stop. Right? So I will say that if you can, you know. What's the upside of security? Because there's the up and the bad to everything. I don't know, man. I used to tell people I don't go out because I get paid to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than have to spend my money every weekend and be somewhere, like, y'all come and see me and I get paid for it. And I don't got to wear crazy clothes. I'm just in all black. Y'all still like me somehow. So it's cool. But if you really want to do it, you know, just you got to be level-headed about it. It's not all physical. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get into it. They think they're going to get in and start just kicking ass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've gotten a lot of guys come in like, man, I'm on fight. I'm like, that's not what the job's all about. You know, we're supposed to prevent that shit.
Exactly.
You
know.
Well, brother, I'm very appreciative you came through with us.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Great, like, Turns out he respects. So man, it was a great talk. So I appreciate you, everybody. My name is Mac. This is ID Peace Podcast. Always with my boy
Johnny. Thank you guys.
Big boy Will.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Two Coin TV Network, y'all. Like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, that's funny though, bro. Because I see a lot.